Hi everybody, it's day 22 of social distancing, Monday, April 6th, 2020. I just finished working, pretty exhausted. I'll explain why in a little bit. Did want to start out talking about the weekend. First, I did watch Tiger King, which is 100% entertainment. That's all I can describe it. Like, once you're in, and there are so many storylines going on and conspiracies and plots and stuff. Like, if you love that stuff and it's ridiculous, it's like the show for you. So I finished it in 2 days. Really good. Highly recommend. I also finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which was really good. I surprisingly love the way the author writes her stories. It's not too fast and not too slow. And I'm super looking forward to looking at ways to get the second book. I looked for books online at Amazon, at least for like the box sets. And I did find one, but there were really negative reviews that were recent about it. And I think it'd be pricey to just buy individually each one. So I'll like check online on the Skokie library if they like have a way to like check out the book or something, but we'll see. But I am gonna start not reading anything else except for that book, Tasting Grace, which will be great. Like, it's part of maybe my Holy Week read. So yeah, another thing next weekend is Easter, and it definitely crept up on me, even though it's been the longest 3 weeks ever. So planning with my family on what to do. We're actually going to have, I'm like jumping off the topics. We're actually going to have like family dessert. So my mom told us to like make something for dessert. And I wanted to cheat and just get like the Pillsbury cookies with the Easter bunny on them. Like, that's it. But she wants us to actually bake something. So I got a pack of brownie mix to make brownies, since those are pretty easy. Or was I? Sorcerer's Stone review. Yeah, so we'll be finishing, hopefully, Tasting Grace this week, which is a good read. It's a pretty easy read, and I'll do like a mini review of it too. So yeah, I mentioned this week is Holy Week, so my Bible reading is a bit off of my book, and I think I'm a day behind, so reading through Palm Sunday of when Jesus came in to Jerusalem riding on a colt or a donkey. And I think it's just really preparing my heart for the week and kind of remembering that Easter, at least this week, and Good Friday and actual Easter Day is a state of heart and a state of mind, which I mentioned earlier in one of my videos. So really preparing my heart for that, and preparing my heart that it's just going to be a different type of Easter, but I think it's going to be definitely a more personal one to embrace, especially on Sunday. So that'll be good. Speaking of holy things, I didn't mention this before, or maybe I did, but the youth group leaders that I serve with are actually making these videos called Holy Spice. I'll put a link to it in my description in case it's still there, if this is still up like, years later. But the guys are literally like interviewing each other, eating hot wings up to different levels of spiciness. And other than being very informational about who they are as people and their thoughts on advice for younger, I say young people, but like middle schoolers and high schoolers, it's just really funny watching them eat all these spicy things and, break down, and they can't even think straight. So I laugh knowing that I would like die at the first level for sure, but it's really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm actually really tired today for 2 reasons. One, I went to go help out a coworker empty and pack up one of our interns' apartment. She had left before the whole lockdown and she wasn't going to come back, so we needed people to go help and pack up her stuff, and we literally had a time limit to do it. So it was me, the person organizing it, and another coworker. So we went and just packed up her stuff. We had extra help, But it was really great, like just seeing them. We all hand sanitized, social distance, 6 feet apart. Like we were in different rooms the whole time packing up everything, and no one was in the apartment for like 3 weeks, so everything was okay. So it was really nice to see them, but that was like mentally exhausting, just figuring things out. And then I took the opportunity, since I was out and about, to go grocery shopping. And let me tell you, I grocery shopped for 2 weeks this time, because the news is sharing that these next 2 weeks are going to be really, really bad in terms of number of cases. Like maybe the peak will happen the next 2 weeks. So I went ahead and just bought what I needed for 2 weeks. And that was a long time, because I literally did it by myself, because I wanted to keep it one person per cart. And most people I saw in the store were doing that. There were only a couple times I saw like 2 people together, but it wasn't like families or anything. And that was exhausting, because it was a lot of food. Like once, like I had my list and I meal planned for every day from today till Thursday. And I think I even, until next Thursday. And I think I even have enough food to get through that weekend if we play our cards right. Sorry. What was I? And it was just a lot of food. And then I also went and got like other random things for the kitchen, like dish soap and parchment paper and like sponges, because I didn't have like things that I would like randomly just get in a Target or Walmart run. I'm like, I might as well get it now, because I don't know how it's gonna look like in 2 weeks. So definitely got only what I needed. Every food that I purchased has a plan, because the one thing I hated before Whole30 was I would buy produce or something and it would go to waste because I'd end up eating out or whatever. But planning on still ending my Whole30 on my last day being Thursday, eating like not Whole30-ish foods in the weekend, but like during the week, every other meal is like Whole30-ish, except for this weekend because it's a special weekend. So yeah, so I literally just did what I needed to do today at work and just went, I'm just so tired. Like I'm already like mentally tired, and leaving all like my canned goods and paper goods in the car for 3 days to disinfect, and did a whole process of like introducing all the other produce and meats, like all the refrigerated stuff, into my apartment, which was like, oh, I was so exhausted. I changed, took off my clothes and changed into like comfy clothes. So that was why. So I should be good for solid 2 weeks. Let's see. So this week, one thing though about grocery shopping, there was not a lot of people there, but you could definitely tell people were like giving each other space. Like I was wanting to get some chicken thighs and there was this lady there, and usually I would just go over and say excuse me and get what I need, but I was just really like, I'll just wait till she leaves and then I'll like get my thing. So there was definitely a lot of that. Like I noticed like people would like wait, like I went to get milk and I would get something and I saw this guy like come after me and like he was waiting, like, oh cool, you know, like we're respecting our personal space. And I didn't take it personally. I just knew like this is really what we're going to be doing right now. And something that was really disheartening was, oh wait, back up. And then only like 50% of people were wearing masks and gloves, and/or gloves. Like I was surprised a lot of people like me. I didn't wear a mask because I felt like I was gonna want to touch my face, and I didn't bring any gloves because I feel like I would be cross-contaminating stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just not gonna touch my face. Hand sanitize as much as I can. I didn't touch my face this time, so I'm happy about that. But in the parking lot, there were like a large number of like random plastic gloves on the ground. Like really just find a trash and throw them away. Like don't litter. So that was kind of sad to see, but that's what I saw. Random other things. Today, Geeka started back online schooling, and he's still going to be done by the week of May 15th, I think he said. So they're like cramming like the second half of the semester in like a month and like 5 weeks or something like that. So that's good. And he mentioned that they might even offer the opportunity to walk graduation with the December graduates, which would be cool because I also graduated in December. So we'll see. At least they have that option, which is good. Other things, let's see. I definitely have more socials this week. I have 2 socials coming up that I'm super excited for with 2 of my best friends tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm super excited for that. And then I think we're having a youth group one on Wednesday, my Bible study tomorrow, and then the after party Zoom after my youth group with my girls. So super excited for that. And I think the last thing is definitely getting some nostalgia. Super random off topic, but they announced that anime news that they're announcing they're going to do the final arc for Bleach, which has been like dead for a couple years. And I have really conflicting feelings because I did not like the way it ended, but I'm like, it's been so long, I'm just going to take it. And then I started reading like some of my anime issues. I have like a bunch from when they were still publishing before they went online. And now I'm debating on whether to rewatch Bleach or just finish rewatching Naruto. So definitely on a nostalgia jump, just picking random things to have in the background that I don't have to pay attention 100%. I want to leave those till the weekend. But like I can have like Bleach or Naruto up while I'm cooking or something because I just know the story. I just want to relive it. So we'll see what I decide to do. And I think that's it. Well, I did make like a random purchase on Nordstrom and they said it's going to be late. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care when it gets here, I'll get here. And then I'm just going to like put it in my car and disinfect in my trunk for 3 days before I actually open what it is. So we'll see how that comes along. And that's it. I try to make everything into a smaller episode, but 12 minutes is pretty good. So today is day 22 of social distancing. Monday, April 6th, 2020. So I will see you guys tomorrow.